that was a fail. Just tried to be cool and spin around for my intro. Anyways, I'm really awkward. Everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Cassidy and I am a photographer based out of Florida. This is my YouTube channel. I'm really excited about today's vlog because I'm going to be taking you through my editing process, and I'm going to show you how I go through and edit a photo from scratch without using one of my presets. You guys will get to see a little bit of my flow in terms of my editing process and the things that I like to do. This isn't, you know, the proper way to edit photos. I honestly believe that you can edit them however you want. Art is subjective, so it can be anything that you want. So also, don't judge my editing. This is what works for me and what I like to do and I'm comfortable with. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so let's dive in. Oh, I'm about to dive in. Anybody remember those memes? No? Yes. Okay, so one of the things that I sometimes like to do when I edit is hit the auto button. It automatically adjusts the exposure, shadows, highlights, contrast, whites and blacks, all that on its own automatically by sensing the image and what needs to be done. However, I don't always go with those adjustments if I don't like them. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, so I'm gonna undo those. I'm gonna leave the exposure as it is right now. I'm gonna bring up the shadows just a little bit and then bring down the highlights. This is like something I always do when I start editing a photo. The shadows and highlights are first. I like to bump up the whites just a little bit and bring down the blacks for just a little bit of contrast without adjusting the actual contrast. Bring up the shadows a little bit. I like to add a little bit of clarity as well and add some contrast, which I like. I think I'm gonna raise up the exposure just a little bit. So I always like to increase the vibrance, bring down the saturation just a little bit, but make sure you have that vibrance. All right, I want to try to bring out the colors that are occurring naturally in this photo. So the oranges, a little bit of yellows and pinks. There's even a hint or a hue of purple in there in the mountains in the background, which I probably will try and take out. So once I kind of get a base layer, I guess, of my edit in this section, I go down to the tone curves. And I just kind of play around with that look that everyone does. But when it comes to nature photos, I feel like I kind of like it to look as natural as possible or true to what the setting was in that actual moment. So I try not to Photoshop things out of my pictures or change up things too much because I want it to really and truly represent that moment in time as accurately as possible. I just noticed there were some specks on my lens or my sensor that I'm just gonna real quickly Photoshop out here using the clone tool. usually will go down to the HSL tab and adjust each color. But I am gonna add a little bit more of the pink. And add a little, adjust the temperature, but I'm gonna bring the tint back down so it's not as pink. All right, so then when it comes to the colors and the tone curve, I don't always adjust those. It depends on if I feel like it's necessary. But first, so this is where I kind of like to play around with the hues of each color and then adjust, you know, how intense the colors are, the saturation and the luminance. I edited a similar photo the other day and I made it look a lot like the sun was shining, like midday look to it. See, that makes it look more like a sunset vibe. Adds more warmth, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so here is where we're going to color grade. So I feel like there's still a lot of blue to this photo, and I kind of want to get rid of that. So I like to look really close, detailed into the shot. I honestly need to get a desktop so I can look at it on a bigger screen because I'm sitting here half the time going like this, which is not good. Honestly, that's what a lot of my editing is just messing around with things. It sounds very disorganized, but I have a flow and it works for me. I think what I'm gonna do is take a brush, like this, across this area, and I'm gonna bring down the saturation just a little bit. But there's still something, and this happens to me every time I edit a photo. if I don't find the look or edit that I want right away, then I will sit there and be like, something's just not right. Something's missing. I don't know why I'm like this. From the bottom, this, just a little bit, and I am going to adjust the clarity. Saturation, bring down the highlights just a wee bit. Looks really good. The mountains in the background are still bothering me. So I think it looks pretty good. So I took this photo last year on my road trip when I was in Bryce Canyon National Park. That park honestly blew me away because I had no idea what to expect. Like, I had no idea about the hoodoos. I knew nothing about this park. I just was told it was really cool and to check it out. And so when I went and I saw, I was honestly mesmerized. So I just took tons of photos of the hoodoos because I thought they were so cool looking. The orange and red and the rocks and the textures. I love that park. That was a pleasant surprise. So I have a lot of these photos that I took that I have to edit or practice editing with. So, oh, that's awkward. The next door neighbor, the girl, just got home from school and totally looked at me filming. Oh, wow. Okay, so anyways, this is the final product. So I hope you guys like the photo and how it came out. I still feel like there's something missing with it and I can't pinpoint it. I'll probably end up thinking of it later tonight when I'm laying in bed. But I just wanted to do a basic walkthrough of my editing process to show you guys. I have a lot of these photos that I took on my road trip last year that are really good photos to practice editing with. One of the things I've been thinking about doing is selling my presets and selling some template photos for you guys to practice editing with and using the presets. So if that is something that you guys would be interested in, please let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment that I get and I truly appreciate every single one and all of your guys' feedback. It means a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and enjoyed getting to see my editing process a little bit behind the scenes. It's nothing very exciting, I know, but I still enjoy taking you guys along with me. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Make sure you turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. I am posting weekly vlogs. Follow me on Instagram at CastTheNomad. I post daily adventures to my stories, and follow me on Twitter where I am active as well. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching my channel and my vlogs. Again, it is truly appreciated, and I will see you in the next vlog.